Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2017 Ford Focus RS. Vehicle was bought as an approved used from MRG Ford, the Ford main agent. Servicing has been kept up with MRG Ford as well. Vehicle was last serviced in January this year, so recent Ford service, January 26. Starting with the front of the car, really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can notice, some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be any better. As we go around the vehicle, I'll get a close-up to all the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down. Can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner completely free from any marks or scuffs. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. Get a close up to all the alloy wheels as we go around the vehicle as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. While I'm low down, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill, but not the case with this Focus RS. Can't see anything to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. All the driver's door edge really nice as well. Can't spot any chips. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle. All the door edge nice. Again, onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. And that alloy wheel, identical to the driver's front. Cannot see a single mark at all. Just taking you into the vehicle from the driver's side. Inside the car, really couldn't be any better. Firstly, I'll just get a close-up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet, mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this Focus RS. As I was saying, couldn't be better inside. Car's had the genuine overmats fitted to all carpets and footwells, really nice. Just get a close-up to the driver's footwell to show you there's no sign of any wear. Get a close-up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Couldn't be better. Absolute minimal wear. If someone told you that seat had covered 30,000 miles, you would believe them. All the leather on the steering wheel, really nice as well. Just get a close-up to the centre console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the centre console, end up marking the console, but again, not the case with this RS. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. No problem with the driver's door card. Sometimes there's a few marks and scratches around the handle or a little bit of wear there where people rest their arm, but again, not the case. Repeating myself, couldn't be better inside. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Get a close up to the carpets again, those genuine mats, protected all of them from new, same as the front ones. Really no sign of any wear to point out. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats, can also be common. Just get a close up to the step, no chips to mention. Very common, see a few chips to the rear step where people have caught the seatbelt, but again, not the case. As I've already said, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this RS. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car either. Just get low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. With these performance vehicles, easy to go over a high curb, scuff the underside, but again, struggling to see anything to mention. Inside the Luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Of course, the parcel shelf is present. They are the genuine mats fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Just get a close up to the interior plastics in the top of the bumper. That is just a little bit of rainwater which has just fallen from the tailgate. Just wipe that away, get a close up to the top of the bumper and interior trims. Sometimes people carelessly loading items end up scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. Not the case with this cherished RS. No sign of any luggage rash at all. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs, does include the trims lower down. Looking down the passenger side of the car, same as the driver, struggling to see any parking dents. Alloy wheel, same as the other two I've already shown you, can't see any marks at all. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, struggling to see anything to point out. Can just spot, oh sorry, thought it was a minor stone chip, but not the case, was just a little bit of fluff on the car. All the door edge nice again. There was a very minor stone chip on the rear door. Just put my fingernail next to that just so you can see how insignificant it is. Disappears as I take a small step back. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so you can see all the steps, edge of the seats. Couldn't be any better inside. There's going to be any chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but passenger door edge, same as the driver's, struggling to see any to mention. Underneath the handle, again, no problems at all. Get low down so you can see the passenger sill, same as the driver's, free from any marks or damage. Onto the passenger front wing, a very minor stone chip on the front wing there. Just put my fingernail next to that again so you can see how insignificant it is. The final alloy wheel, as I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I'm struggling to see any marks at all. It really is a cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, some very insignificant stone chips which are to be expected and which you have to be very close to even notice at all. Other than them, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Really is a cherished example. Into the vehicle finally from the passenger side, passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as the others I've shown you, couldn't be better. Absolute minimal wear, carpet exactly the same, protected by those genuine mats, no scuffs or marks to the passenger step again. Just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Not the case with this RS, as you can see, couldn't be better from either angle. And I say that about the entire car, inside and out, really don't think could be any better. Some very minor stone chips, but other than that, struggling to see anything to mention. I know some of these performance cars have a reputation of being owned by boy racer types, a little bit used and abused. Not the case with this RS. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our site, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Focus RS, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. Of course, if you need any assistance with quotes or applications, don't hesitate to get in touch. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We also have finance eligibility checkers on our website. So if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free eligibility checker. It's just a soft search only, so it doesn't leave a footprint on your credit profile or affect your credit in any way at all. and we'll tell you straight away your chances of approval. But we do guarantee the lowest rates for credit profile, so we have some very, very low rate prime finance deals. But if you have had a few issues in the past, again, we have some specialist brokers, broker partners and lenders who guarantee the lowest rates for all credit profiles. I've just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, really is a cherished example. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information, please don't hesitate to get in touch.